Well, thank you very much, Stephanie. That was really, really, really soothing. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful playing there. Thank you very much for uh, yeah for playing for us tonight. Thank you to everyone who tuned in, everyone who commented as well. We had a lot of people watching, and yeah, a fair few comments and reactions as well. So yeah, thank you to everyone who tuned in tonight. Stephanie, how was that for you?
Yeah, it was good. Um, that was quite relaxing actually.
Yeah, I do wonder because it's very relaxing for, or at least for me, but I assume for other people as well. Um, yeah, but it's nice to know that it's both ways as well. You're fairly relaxed playing it.
Yeah, it feels quite relaxing to play, and I'm aware that I occasionally have to put a fast piece in so that people don't like get lulled into a snooze. Like I'm aware that it's all on one level, and I'm like, oh, I'm quite calm. I'm quite calm. Oh yeah, better mix it up a bit.
I, yeah, it does have that kind of lullaby quality. I was just wondering if that because obviously your performance tonight is called Songs of the Seals. I wondered if there was any sort of connection with that theme as to why the music was particularly soothing or soft or.
I did put the Fisherman's Song for attracting seals in tonight. Um, uh, it's apparently if you play or sing music to seals, they will respond back
Hmm.
and they will start singing along. Apparently,
Ah,
now
I've
occasionally I see a seal in the harbour, but he's never around enough for me to race over to the water and start singing to him.
I, I how good is a seal's earring? Not earring, hearing.
I'm not
I don't know.
sure.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I'm
don't know
not
how
sure.
close you'd have to get.
Maybe I should just sing from the balcony. I'm not sure. I should just try it.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
we might have more seals in pool as a consequence.
yeah.
I've
But
I know what a sea lion sounds like, but what is a seal fairly similar?
I'm not going to do a seal impression.
I was asking a bit too much. All right,
I'm not sure if it'd be accurate either.
yeah, I know I can do a sea lion, I think, fairly well, but seal I'd be unsure. Um, yeah, so can you talk to me a bit about the theme of the performance tonight and why you chose the songs that you did?
I chose quite a few pieces of music that were linked to the sea, and the sea and seals and things have quite a lot of they've got quite a strong connection to Celtic mythology. So I've written a lot of pieces of music about the sea, and well, we live by the sea, so it's kind of a strong inspiration. So a lot of that music. I mean, there are a few pieces that had nothing to do with the sea at all, but yeah, quite a lot of it was. If that would make sense.
Well, how do you go about choosing the selection for tonight? I assume you have a fairly large repertoire, and then you sort of
Yeah,
handpick the ones.
I went through and I thought, what do I enjoy playing? And also I tend to pick pieces that I can then change them up slightly. So I will literally make the left hand up as I go along, and each time through, I'll try and make it slightly different.
Hmm.
And then I have to admit today I did what I never do. I went through in order of keys, so I didn't have to keep flipping levers. I thought about it and I was like, right, I'm going to start off in C major and then add levers, then take them away. So it was more. I was trying to keep it flowing, so it was more relaxing instead of me just having to flip
Hmm.
levers. And I also did for the first time ever, I put I spent most of the day scanning music into my computer using my old-fashioned scanner, and have put it on a slideshow and just pressing it. And actually, it's a lot easier than trying to flick pages.
Mm.
And
Mm.
I can see myself doing that in the future, either with like this computer or with an iPad.
Mm. Yeah, I
It's,
think if it makes things easier, why not?
yeah, and
Why
especially like if I do a wedding and it's outside, I'm always pegging pages down. So this was brilliant.
not? Well, it sounds like you've been quite organised about tonight's performance. Is that would you say you've had slightly more time to think about it than usual?
Yeah, and normally on a Thursday I'd be teaching from like 10:30 until 7, so
Ah,
so I've had the day off to scan music into the computer.
is that because of lockdown or because
Yeah,
it's some school holiday?
I've been furloughed from the job that
Ah,
I would usually have on a Tuesday and a Thursday,
ah,
so
well,
I've got loads of time to scan all my music in and make it digital.
mm. So I know there's some you were talking about some Celtic mythology around seals and are there any songs that you're playing tonight that sort of link with that mythology?
This one here is the fisherman's song for attracting seals.
Oh yes, yeah.
Unfortunately, they do. I think it was to eat them that they
Oh,
attracted
okay.
them, which is a bit unfortunate. But they're not allowed to do that anymore, so the seals are safe.
Mm. And
And no, I don't. I was writing a piece about Selkie, and I had another piece. Selkie's like a mythological person who can change into a seal or a
mm.
human, um, but I didn't quite get to that point. So a little bit. I scanned too much music in.
And is that that's a traditional that's Celtic mythology, isn't it?
Yeah,
The
yeah, the
story of the
Selkie.
Selkie.
Yeah.
Hmm. How do you, these songs that you're playing? I know that some of them you've written yourself, but how old would you say that fisherman's song? How old would you say it was?
I'm not sure how old that one is. Some of the quite a lot of the pieces I'm playing today by were O'Carolan, and he was around in the 17th century.
Hmm.
Quite a lot of songs that I didn't play today, but I do play normally, they were written down in the 1600s from the oral tradition, so they were a lot older than that.
Hmm.
So quite a lot of the stuff is really really old.
Hmm. Um, excuse me for being ignorant, but how old are the Celts? How far back does sort of were the Celts and I guess in the most
I think it's sort
prominence?
of up for debate, isn't it, amongst archaeologists and historians, but
Mm,
you've got the Celtic culture was around in the Iron Age,
mm,
which is before the Romans got here, basically. So it's like a long, long, long time ago.
mm.
We're talking like, I think it's 2,000 years. But obviously, this music isn't from then.
Okay. Is it like a certain stylistic thing that's I guess branded as Celtic? Is that
Yeah, it's kind of the Irish and the Scottish music. But I know like they've got Ireland, Scotland, Wales counts as Celtic country, so does Cornwall and Breton.
mm,
And they all share like a similar sort of Celtic-y dialect. So you've got the Gaelic in Scotland and Ireland, and then you've got Welsh, Breton, and Cornish are very similar. I'm not an expert in it, but it's that sort of, and I suppose it's like a certain type. It's a culture, isn't it, as opposed to more of a people.
yeah. Does the harp lend itself particularly to those sort of styles of songs? Like, is it does the harp have its history with Celtic style stuff, or is that just something that it does?
It does, yeah. It's quite. You've got, if you think about the Irish coins, they've got the harp on there. You've got your Guinness, haven't you? It's got the harp on it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And because you've got the Brian Boru harp, which is a famous harp, which is in a museum in Dublin. And they were actually, this is nylon strung, and that one over there is gut strung. But they're originally, the Celtic harps had wire strings, and they played them with their fingernails, and had a really bright, rich, ringing sound. And they put lots of ornaments in. And over on the continent, because there was, apparently the harp was as popular in England as it was in the Celtic countries, but they just kept it going more. So Henry VIII, apparently, in his court had a lot of harp music. But on the continent, they had the gut strings, which is a softer sound. I'd say the nylon here is a kind of a combination. It's a combination of both. It's brighter than the gut. It's also lighter to play, so you can play faster music on it.
Speaking of technique, I think David commented, he had a question. He said, is there a tremolo technique that harpists play, i.e. with 3 fingers playing one string quickly, with another finger or thumb playing another string to make up 4 notes, and repeating that to keep a constant ripple effect?
I don't know.
I don't know if I quite read that out properly, but
I'm not sure. I think of like tremolo as like I play the cello. I think of tremolo as like, yeah, you just sort of. But you've got this Celtic sort of, it's an Irish triplet. But I'm not sure.
Well, I'm going to read out a few more comments as well, because I think you had a lot of fans tonight. So you had Claire Shevin. She says beautiful.
Yeah.
We've got Claire. Danny Anir commented saying beautifully performed. The Bold Brigadier. So I think he must have recognised. I think that was one of your first songs, was it?
I think I might have it under a different title.
Right.
I'm not sure. I think I know which one it possibly is. I did sneak a few English ones in today because it's St. George's Day, and I thought it was a bit rude not to.
Yeah, of course. Yes. We've got he's commented again saying he loves your work, and he's gutted he couldn't get tutored in the end. But he hopes to catch up soon. Then we've got Sorcho says beautiful. Ian Vincent, awesome. David's commented again saying Richard's probably got his feet up enjoying the evening off.
I think he has, yeah. Although I did see Richard running backwards and forwards to switch cameras back on, so he didn't have the entire evening off.
Peter Holloway as well says brilliant. So you've got a good fan base out there.
Brilliant.
Well, yeah. Have you got anything in the pipeline in terms of?
I'm thinking, because I think might be doing this weekly, and I think next week I might do entirely medieval music. I think that might be a nice change, and then at some point I'll drag my big pedal harp over into this corner here and do some more maybe classical stuff. Mix it up a bit, but I'll definitely be doing some more Celtic stuff. It depends how long lockdown lasts.
Yeah. I was going to say you have to, have a massive repertoire to keep going, or some sort of loop. With the medieval music, is that on the harp as well?
Yeah. Yeah, I normally work with my friend Hannah with the medieval stuff, but she can't obviously come here, so I'll have to do solo medieval stuff. I might even wear medieval costume.
I was going to say, yeah. Imagine you have something appropriate.
I've got a costume stashed under the bed. I'm spoilt for choice.
Oh, brilliant. Well, thank you again very much for playing tonight, and yeah, everyone who's watching, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for all your comments, and stay tuned. We'll be putting up the next event for you on the One City One Light Facebook. So you've got the links just below my chin there. But yeah, so stay tuned for Stephanie's next performance, and thank you again, everyone who joined us tonight, and thank you, Stephanie. Yeah.
And thank you for watching.
All right. Good night, everyone.